Tappers, I'm Eli Newsome here in New York City in the dance studio, and I'd like to welcome you to the DVD version of the best of the Season 1 of the Tap Dance Made Easy video PodClass. Now, as you may or may not know, the PodClass is a downloadable instructional tap dance course that we offer on an ongoing basis. Each episode is about 15 to 30 minutes long, and Season 1 we had 24 episodes. So what we did, we chose some of our favorite clips from Season 1. Each episode is set up where we have a warm-up at the beginning of the episode, then we get into what we consider tap essentials, the very important tap steps that you'll see out there if you're taking live classes. Then we have segments that alternate. Sometimes we have time steps, sometimes we have speed steps. We have a new segment called Name That Step. And also, every episode we have a combination. And just like in a live class, sometimes that combination will span over 2 or 3 episodes. So if you like what you see, I highly recommend you sign up for either Season 1 or Season 2 or both at tapdancemadeeasy.com. All right, let's get started with the class. I hope you enjoy it. Happy tapping. Okay, this exercise focuses on toe taps. This is actually well, I guess it's a 4-part exercise. We're going to do parts 1 and part 2, and then I think in a bonus clip sometime we will do parts 3 and parts 4, which are trickier. Part 1, pretty easy. It's just shuffle and a toe tap. And a toe tap has no weight in it. You're kind of like a hammer, right? And make sure you come back up off the floor when you're tapping that toe. You're going to want to tap your big toe as opposed to the little toe. So that's what it looks like from the side. And also, don't stick it to the floor. You could do that for stylistic purposes, but what we want to do to get a nice sound is to lift it back up. Okay, so this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, shuffle, hop, step. Then we do it on the left. I'm going to face up stage, show you the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, shuffle, hop, step. 8, 1, 2. So it starts on count 8, 1. It starts on count 8. Let's try it with music. 4 times. Right, left, right, left. The shuffle goes in front of you. The toe tap goes behind you. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's do the second phase of this, which is we're going to add a heel in after the shuffle, before the toe. Shuffle, heel, toe. So the standing foot, the left foot, if we start right, the left foot is our standing foot. Shuffle, heel, toe. The counts go. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., etc., etc. With music from the top. So this is a nice slower tempo. We will bump the tempo up in a moment. Let's start left foot. See what happens. So our heels dropping on our right. 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay forward. 5. 6, 7, shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, heel, toe. That's a great exercise for balance. Let's bump this tempo up, and we'll do the set 1 again, which is just shuffle, toe tap. Okay? And then we'll stop the music and do phase 2. So shuffle, toe tap, starting right. So last side, we'll do phase 2 at that faster tempo. Here's something to keep in mind. When we're doing these shuffle heel toe, take a look at the transition. Here, I'll do the last 3. 5, 6, 7, shuffle, hop, step. When I do that step, take a look at my right heel. I just hopped onto it. The right heel is up. That's important because you can just then go shuffle, heel, toe. So, in other words, when we do the switch over, shuffle, hop, step, keep your heel up, then you're ready to go. Drop the heel on the opposite side. Last time with music, starting with the left foot, shuffle, heel, toe. 1, 5, 6, 7. So your final 2 pointers on this. Keep your weight forward. Take a look at me do a couple of these from the side. You'll see me, I'm tilted forward, right? That really helps. That gets people into trouble. It pulls them back. That toe can sometimes yank them backwards. So that's pointer number 1. Pointer number 2 is accent the final sound of this group. Boom, boom, boom. And have fun with that toe tap. So again, shuffle toe tap was phase 1. Shuffle heel drop toe tap is phase 2. Take a look out for an upcoming bonus clip for phases 3 and 4. All right, let's get started with a warm-up. This one starts with 7 shuffles on the right foot. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we have step, shuffle. Step, shuffle. And we put the shuffle on the other side. Okay, so it's 7, then a step, then a shuffle. The counts are a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and a 8. That frees up our left foot. We reverse the whole thing. 1, 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and a 8. Take a look at that transition. Here's from the 5th shuffle. A 5, a 6, a 7, and a 8. So that step is on the end of 7 if you count music. All right? And that's it. So we're going to alternate right, left, right, left. We will do this 8 times with music, starting with the right foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a look at that transition from the side. Here's from the 5th shuffle. A 5, a 6, a 7, and a 8. I do a little leap onto that step. Again, it's a 5, a 6, a 7, and a 8. And that frees me up. switches me over to the other side. Okay, let's bump the tempo up now. Again, from the top, right foot at a faster tempo. 5, 6, 7, 8. Today's warm-up, I'm going to face up stage. Makes it a little easier to explain this way. All we're doing are heels and shuffles, okay? The rhythm goes, we have a heel on count 8, 8 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. Let me explain the steps, and I'll pull my cuffs up here. It's heel, shuffle, heel, heel, shuffle, heel, heel, shuffle, heel, shuffle, heel, shuffle, heel. So we have a couple slow ones. Let's do 8 and a 1, 2 and a 3. We'll do 2. We'll call those the slow ones. Heel, shuffle, heel, heel, shuffle, heel. And then we do the fast ones where there's no break. Heel, shuffle, heel, shuffle, heel, shuffle, heel. All together, it looks like with the right foot coming up, 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. Again, the steps are 5, 6, 7. Heel, shuffle, heel. Heel, shuffle, heel, heel, shuffle, heel, shuffle, heel, shuffle, heel. We're going to do that 3 times in a row. By the way, when we're doing this, really keep all your weight forward. Keep it in the ball of the left foot when the right foot's up doing the shuffles. All right, because we're doing a bunch of heels in a row. That's what this exercise focuses on. Okay, so again, let's do it 3 times in a row, and then I'll show you the break. 5, 6, 7. Heel, shuffle, heel. Heel, shuffle, heel. Heel, shuffle, heel, shuffle, heel, shuffle, heel. 8 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. 8 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. The last side, the 4th time you do it, we just go right into the fast ones. So pretend we just did it 3 times in a row. 5, 6, 7, 8 and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's just a bunch of heel shuffles in a row. Heel, shuffle, 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 heel. And on count 7. Then we'll stop, we'll take a breath, and we'll reverse it to the other side. Let's try it with music. Jump right into it. 5, 6, 7. Hopefully that made sense. Here's a hint for you. Every count, which means every time we say a number, 8 and a 1, 2, 3, that's going to be heel. Okay, so every count, every number is a heel. Let's reverse it. We've been working quite a bit standing on the left foot. Let's reverse it. Let's try it without music first, just slowly on the right side. The left foot comes up, 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1, 2 and a 3, 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. Okay, so the first part A, has little breaks. 8 and a 1, break. 2 and a 3, break. 4 and a 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then the last count of 8, there's no breaks there. Here's the last count of 8 on the left. We'll call this the left side since we're shuffling with the left. Here's the fast ones. 5, 6, 7, 8 and a 1 and a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's try the whole thing. Let's call it again on the left side since our left foot's doing most of the work. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we want to accent each heel. Also, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it right now in my thigh muscles. So it is a workout. So if you're feeling a little burn, that's good. Just hopefully you're not feeling any pain. If you're feeling pain in your knees, don't try to do this warm up. Do something different. All right, let's switch back to the right side. Again, last time on the right side with music, we'll do it once on the right, once on the left. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is a good exercise in control. We really need to control those heels. We don't want them to just drop at random times. We want to be in control of the step, and each time there's a count, we want to drop that heel. Keep your knees bent the whole time. 5, 6, 7. Okay, here's a Maxi-Ford. This is one of my favorite steps. There are different ways to do these. This is the way I do them. All right, here we go. Let's jump right into it. Starts with a stamp, and I'm going to leap onto that stamp on the right foot. Stamp. Then we have shuffle with the other foot. Okay, so it's one, then a shuffle, then a leap, and a toe. Okay, so that is stamp, shuffle, I leap, onto the foot that I just shuffled with. Leap, then I hit my toe. I do a toe tap with the other foot. Okay, so the foot that stamps does the toe. Stamp, shuffle, leap, toe. The counts are 1, 2, 3. Okay, and so when I leap onto something, shuffle, a leap is when I leap from one foot, I'm on this foot, and I'm going to jump onto the other foot. That's the definition of a leap. Leap, toe. Kind of hard to do it broken down like that. In context, it looks like this. Stamp, shuffle, leap, toe. Here's 2 Maxi-Fords in a row. And that stamp there would have started the third one. Let's do a little exercise. Actually, let's first do it on the left foot. Stamp, shuffle, leap onto the foot I just shuffled onto, leap, then a toe tap. And with the toe tap, I just tap my big toe. Boink. No weight on that. You don't want to fall backwards onto it. Again on the left, in context. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would start a third one. Okay? So let's make a little exercise out of this. Let's do, starting on the right foot, we'll do 2 Maxi-Fords and a clap, and that will reverse us. To the left, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clap on count 8. Our left foot's free. Reverse it. So I think that's good. We're going to alternate. Let's do it 4 times. Right, left, right, left. Here we go. We're going to do this step without music. And we'll start slow and we'll build up speed with it. Starting on the right foot on count 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So a couple hints here. On the stamp, we want to have relaxed ankles. So we get a nice ring, as opposed to if my ankle's tight, I get kind of a thud kind of sound. All right? And other than that, we just want to have a nice clean rhythm on this one. 1, 2, 3. Nice swing rhythm. Okay? Let's bump the tempo up. Here we go, a little quicker. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, one more hint. Use that stamp, then I'm going to launch back to that toe tap. Okay, so I'm going to bend my knee, and then it launches me back to take that toe. In other words, use your momentum. All right, let's even take it quicker now. 5, 6, 7, 8. that's a nice tempo for this. So let's do that one more time just at that tempo. Let's start with the left foot this time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's your Maxi-Ford. There are some bonus sounds we can add to it, and if you are an annual subscriber, this will be your bonus clip of this month. One of your bonus clips will be a Maxi-Ford with some extra sounds. Here's one of the things you'll learn. It's a Maxi-Ford with a grace tap stuck in there. It looks like this. Here's a great basic grouping of tap steps. You squish them all together and we call it a tap chasse. If you've taken jazz or ballet, actually it's the origins are from ballet of a chasse. The basic form of this will probably be familiar to you. If you've never taken ballet, don't worry about it. I'm going to break down the exact step for you right here. So a tap chasse. The grouping of a tap chasse is flap, brush, ball change. Okay, so you're going to want to start to memorize that script because it's kind of similar to a buffalo or a flap, shuffle, hop, but it's different. Okay, so here it is broken down for you. I'm going to face upstage first, and then I'll show you to the side. It is again flap, brush, ball change. So I start right. I do a flap. Brush, ball, change with the other foot. Brush, ball, change. Okay, and the counts go 8 and 1. That's one tap chasse. Okay, to the left, it looks like flap, brush, ball, change. Flap, brush, ball, change. Okay, and I can do these back and forth. I'm going to do two slowly, starting on the right, one on the left. Go. Ball, lap, brush, ball, change. Ball, lap, brush, ball, change. So hopefully by now you are familiar enough with flaps, brush, and ball change that I can just throw this at you and say do it. Okay, so the same idea with like a buffalo, we have a 5-sound grouping, but it's really one thing. So I want you guys to think of this as one thing, a tap chasse. Here it is again, once on the right, once on the left. Let's start on count 8. 5, 6, 7. 8 and 1, 2 and 3. Let's now do 4 in a row. Here's your next pointer. Accent the final sound. Very similar to a buffalo in that regard. Going to the right. 5, 6, 7. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. Let me show you to the side now. If I start to the right, this left foot pulls behind and for the brush ball change. Okay? So the flap goes right out in front of you, lap, then brush ball change cuts behind you. Brush ball change. And accent that final sound. Let's do 4, crossing across the floor. 5, 6, 7. Pull lap, brush ball change. Pull lap, brush ball change. 8 and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. Okay? I really did. I got 6 of them. Let's do the same thing again. Starting with the right foot still, crossing across the floor. Put that flap in front of you and pull the other stuff behind you. 5, 6, 7. Ball, lap, brush, ball, chain. 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 Can we try it starting with the left foot? So memorize that script. Flap, brush, ball, change. 5, 6, 7. Ball, lap, brush, ball, change. Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. If you would like to start working with arms on this, go for it. Again, it's opposite the forward leg. So if we're starting right, let's start right foot. Lap, the left arm comes forward. That's the first thing that happens. Lap, brush, ball, change, then it comes down. When I start left, my right arm comes forward. Lap, brush, ball, change. Alternates like this. Okay? So I think we were working on the left foot. Let's keep working on the left foot. Let's do 4 going across the floor. With a flap, brush ball change. Tap chasse. 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do a few facing the camera. See how many I can squeeze in here before I fall out of frame. 5, 6, 7. I think I'm falling out. I'm going to try that again. I'm going to start left this time. 5, 6, 7. So those were 4 tap chasses. The most important thing about a tap chasse is the rhythm. Da 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 da, dee 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 dee, da 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 da. More accurately, it is a 8 and a 1, a 2 and a 3. I highly encourage you when you're doing these to count out loud at the same time as you're making those sounds. For example, 8 and a 1, 2 and a 3. Okay? That will help lock those sounds into the proper counts. It helps the brain and the feet sync up. Take a look at what a chasse looks like in ballet. In ballet or jazz, we do these. It's front, back, front, front, back, front, front, back, front, and you can do it with different rhythms. And ballet, they sometimes leap up into the air for a chasse. So that's the basic same. That's where you get the basic form of a tap chasse. What I'd like to do now is I'm going to do 8 of them. And instead of stopping at one side, I'm going to make a circle. Okay, so you can do these in a circle in your dance space. If you're in a studio, feel free to spread out. If you're at home, keep your circle tight, but you can keep doing them in a row. Let's do 8 in a circle or an oval, wherever you are. Here we go. Starting on count 8, right foot tap chasses all the way around. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you'll see these in soft shoe combinations and just general tap combinations. I really like these. We're going to take a look at these. I think in the combination, yes, in the combination today we have some tap chasses. So make sure you spend ample time rehearsing these. Last time for these, we're going to do them on the left. The same thing we just did. 8. And we're going to do them in a circle. Starting on count 8. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there you go. Tap chasse. The recipe again. Flap, brush ball change. All right, it's time for another tap essential. These are called cramp rolls, and they are used quite a bit in tap. If you're out there in the world taking live classes, chances are you've seen these before. They are taught usually at a beginning level. I'd like to break them down for you sound by sound right here. I will first break them down on the side, showing you from the side, just so you can see each sound. We'll learn 2 versions of it, like a very basic version and then the more standard version. Okay, so we'll learn a basic version and we'll say like an intermediate version. All right, here's the basic structure of a cramp roll, and we're going to start on the right foot. There are 4 sounds, and it goes right, left, and the sounds are ball, ball, heel, heel. Okay, so it goes right, left, right, left. Let me show you facing upstage. That may help you if you're dancing along with this. Again, we'll start on count 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1. Okay, so all 4 of those sounds are squished together. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1. Make sure you get the order correct. It goes right, left, left. Okay, so let's do a little exercise. It's just going to go right, left, clap, clap, right, left, clap, clap. Okay, so we'll start super slow, and then I'm going to build the tempo up as we're doing it. 5, 6, 7. Right, left, clap, clap. Right, left, clap, clap. and I'm hitting the wall, so I better stop. Okay, so you hear that this has a nice little rhythm to it. It's 8 and a 1. So our accent in a cramp roll is the final sound. Okay, so if we're doing it on the right side, it's that left heel dropping that takes the accent. And what I mean by taking the accent is it's louder than the other sounds. So what I do to get that louder is I put a little extra weight into it. Okay, so let's do that same thing again. Let's start on the left side this time. Okay, so we're going to reverse the whole step. Before we were doing right, left, right, left. So the reverse of that is left, right, clap, clap. Left, right. Ball, ball, heel, heel. Okay, so one of the reasons why I did that exercise at the beginning, the heel, shuffle, heel, is because I want to start focusing on the next few episodes on the topic of control and controlling a step. A cramp roll is an excellent exercise for control. Why? Because we have to make sure that we separate all those sounds. We don't just want to jump, just have some random sounds coming out. We want to have some order. The order is on the left, left, right. So, if you are doing it and their sounds are clunky, slow it down. Slow it down until you can get a nice, clear, and then build your tempo up from there. Alright, so we'll call that a basic cramp roll, 4 sounds. To make it more advanced and a little more musical is we add a sound on the way into the step. Okay? So what we do is, I'll show you from the side, is we flap into the cramp roll. So all we're doing really is adding a brush. Okay, so a cramp roll, the basic one we just learned is right, left. What we're going to add is one sound, and that's a brush forward, and then we do the cramp roll. So it looks like brush, right, left. So those first 2 sounds, we can call those a flap. A lap. Does that make sense? Hopefully. It's a flap, and then we get the other 3 sounds. So a flap becomes the first sound, okay? And our counts are now 8 and a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, 6, 7, 8 and a 1. Let me do it facing the camera just so you can see what it looks like. 5, 6, 7, 8 and a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, 6, 7. Take a listen. I'm going to face upstage. I'm not going to do any counts or talking. 5, 6, 7. All right. Again, I'm hitting the wall, so I've got to stop. As we go faster, we want to keep everything lighter, and you do hear me say, hopefully some of this is starting to sound repetitious, all right? I mean, is that even a word, repetitious? Repetitive? I think it's repetitive. See, in tap you can make up your own language. Anyways, let's start on the left foot doing those, we'll call them cramp rolls with a flap, okay? Or 5 sound cramp rolls are sometimes called. Here's from the side, just to show you what it looks like. Flap, right. Left, right. Left, right. Okay, and now upstage. We'll start slow. Let's go all together. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1. Okay, so make sure on these that you have a nice, clean, even 8 and a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. For your bonus clip, your next bonus clip, I'm going to do a little step based on this cramp roll step. All right, so keep an eye out for that. Practice those cramp rolls because they will show up in combinations, including combinations throughout this season. All right, there you go, cramp roll. All right, so your bonus clip this time around is going to incorporate those cramp rolls that we learned last episode into a little step, and we'll do this step with music. Take a look at it from the side. Let's do it with the more advanced style of cramp rolls. Okay, so the 5-sound cramp rolls. Right, left, pardon me, it's right, left, or left, right, left, clap, clap. Okay, so now let's take out those claps, and we're going to add brush, step, brush, step. It looks like this. Cramp roll, brush, step, cramp roll, brush, step, brush, step. Take a look at it from facing upstage. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Let's just do that a few times. Let's do that like 5 or 6 times through with no counts or anything, just so you can hear the sound. So along with me, 5, 6, 7. Remember, we're accenting that final sound of the cramp roll. The left heel if you're starting on the right side. Okay, so let's now learn the step. We do this I think two times. Let me take a look. Now we do it 3 times. Okay, so the 3rd time we do a full one. Brush step, then we add 2 extra brush steps. Brush step, then we do a carry over, which is opposite of a carry back. Or, more simply put, is shuffle, hop, step. Okay, so the 3rd side looks like this. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That frees up our left foot. The whole step's going to reverse. Before we reverse it, let's take a look at the entire right side. 5, 6, 7. Great. Okay, for those of you who count, here are the counts. 5, 6, 7. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our left foot's free. Let's break it down slowly on the left. 5, 6, 7. Brush step, cramp roll, brush step, cramp roll, brush step, shuffle, up, cross. Okay, and again that last part is shuffle, up, step, and that comes forward. Okay, so really try to memorize the steps rather than which right foot does what and the left foot does this, because that's not going to help you when we reverse it. What will help is if you memorize the names of the step. Okay, again on the left, a little quicker. 5, 6, 7. That frees up our right foot. Okay, so let's try it now. Let's add music in. I think it's the appropriate time for that. And we'll try it starting on count 8. So count 7 is your prep count. With music, the whole thing. Once on the right, once on the left. 5, 6, 7. Great. All right, so it moves a little briskly, which is fine. Let's take a look at the transition between the right side and the left side. Let's go from the final time we do it on the right, so it's the 3rd time through, and we'll stop at that transition, okay? And we'll take a look at that. So stop at the end of the right side. Here's the 3rd side. 5, 6, 7. Brush step, shuffle, hop, step. The left foot's free. I'm going to flap onto it. Start the new cramp roll for that side, okay? Again, this time without stopping. Here's the 3rd side on the right. 5, 6, 7. Etc., etc. And then we're into the left side. Last time through with music, starting with the right, going into the left side. 5, 6, 7. over and over again. Alright, we're about to learn one of my favorite steps. It's a speed step. That means we're going to learn it slow, but eventually you're going to want to do it blazing fast. Alright, it's called Fred because the teacher that taught it to me called it Fred. So there you go. Let's learn the recipe for Fred. It is heel dig. Heel dig has no weight. Basically, I'm just touching my heel to the floor. Dig, brush with that same foot. Heel of the other foot drops. Then flap, heel, flap, heel. Let's take a look at it from the side. Heel dig, brush, heel, then flap, heel, flap, heel. It has 6 sounds. They are, again, dig, brush, heel, flap, heel. My left foot is now free. Okay, I'll show you from the other side. Here's the left foot. Dig, brush, heel, flap, heel. You're going to want to memorize that combination. Dig, brush, heel, flap, heel. Flap, heel. And those sounds go on with no break. Take a look. Dig, brush, heel, flap, heel. Take a look at it from the back. Here's back to the right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sounds, but it does have a proper musical counts. That is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. Before we start doing it into the counts, let's talk about the weight change, because that's going to be the trick to get you going faster on this step. Is if you can switch your weight back and forth fast, you are going to be able to do the step fast. So on the right side, from the top again, it's heel dig, brush, step, heel, then flap, heel, flap, heel. Okay? The weight switches on that flap. That's when we switch over to the right foot. Right now, at the beginning, the weight's on the left. Let's do it. Dig, brush, heel, flap. That's where the weight switches. Then you drop your heel at the end. So of the 6 sounds, sound number 5 is important because that's where you do the weight switch. Okay? Again, now we'll go into context. Dig, brush, heel, flap, heel. Dig, brush, heel, flap, heel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. And we'll zoom in on my feet on this so you can really get a good look. I'm going to pull my cuffs up as well. Again, let's start with the right foot on count 1, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and that you can keep going and going and going. This step should stay right underneath you. When you first learn it, you probably will travel. That's totally fine. Okay, give yourself some space. But as you learn it, try to tighten up those sounds so then eventually you're doing it right underneath you. I want to show you this from the side. We're going to do it 8 times. 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay? So your first sound of each Fred, very important. Okay? Alright, let's get going on this thing. We're gonna start slow. We will build up the tempo. Start with the right foot on count 1. Here we go. 6, 7, 8 and up. So as we go faster, a couple rules. We want to lighten up on everything, right? If we're doing accenting each sound, we're not going to be able to go very fast, okay? So keep everything lighter. Sound number 1 is your accent. 1 end to 2 end to 3 end to 4 end. Okay? Let's start with the left foot. Start slow, and then we'll build up tempo. 6, 7, 8, and dig, brush, heel, full lap, heel. Dig, brush, heel, full lap, heel. Today's speed step, I made up in an elevator about a month ago, and it involves not having to travel, obviously, since I'm in an elevator, and it is comprised of paddles only, believe it or not. But we changed the rhythm. We're going to do 2 slow paddles, and then I think 3 or 4, I think 3 fast ones, but let's break it down first. We're going to do paddles with a swing rhythm, which we haven't done yet on this podcast or my DVDs. So instead of regular paddles, which go, we're going to swing the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, da da. It's going to have the same rhythm as a flap. Da da dee da 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 da. Okay, so take a listen to the difference between swing rhythm paddles and regular paddles. Here's the swing rhythm that we're using for this speed step. Here are regular paddles. If you are a musician out there, it's the difference between a dotted 8th note or straight 8th notes. Okay? Today we're focusing on the dotted 8th notes. So let's just practice actually some swing tempo paddles. Okay? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing again, starting left. 5, 6, 7, 8. So, going back to the step, we do 2 of those. And then we do 3 fast ones. The fast ones are going to have a triplet rhythm. So let me just show you the whole step and we'll piece it together. I think that's the cleanest way to teach this. So we do 2 slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 fast. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and again, the counts go 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and Our left foot's free, and we reverse the whole thing. So 2 slow and 3 fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and Okay. Here are the landmarks you can use, or that I use in this. I use counts 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, and 5. I use as landmarks. Check it out. Starting right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and Okay. Count 1 is a slow one. count 3 is a slow one, count 5 starts the fast ones. Let's try it again. Right foot, I'm going to start shutting up now so we can just start doing it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. Your challenge is to delineate between the slow ones and the fast ones. And then to switch from when we're doing the fast ones, you have to then switch back to the slow ones when the new set starts. Take a look at it from the side. I'm going to start with the left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8 and a 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. All right, so at this point I would like to start bumping the tempo up, go a little faster. If you need review of this, just scrub back on your video. Here we go with the right foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go a little faster than that now. I'm going to start left foot. Remember your landmarks. 1, 3, and 5. Okay. What I mean by landmark is if you fall off the step, which is a natural thing that occurs when we're tap dancing, it's like, I fell off. I'm behind tempo. It's up to you to know how to get back on and when to get back on. So those are your landmarks. They can tell you what to grab onto. 1, 3, 5. Okay, so here we go. Left foot, we're going to go faster. Let's set the tempo. 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry for me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3. 1, 3, 5. And I kind of screwed something up there. Let's go again for me. Because I'm trying to think about counting and give notes and a lot going on in that little brain of mine. Here we go. Let's call this the last time at that same tempo. I think that's a good tempo for this. Starting with the left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that speed step. Again, 2 slow paddles, 3 fast ones with a swing and triplet rhythm. This is called a Waltz Clog time step. Okay, it's a branch off of a stomp time step. We've been working on those, so I wanted to introduce this one right now. Okay, so we start off like regular stomp time steps, and we're going to do double time steps, starting with the right foot. Let's just do 8 double time steps, stomp time steps, just for fun to get warmed up. Starting on count 8, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we're going to use that in a Waltz Clog time step. Let's now jump to the actual part of the time step that becomes the Waltz Clog time step. This is going to go stomp, brush, hop, then put a Waltz Clog in, pull, lap, shuffle,
ball change. Actually, let me work it out real quick. Okay. Oh, this is a lot of fun. I like it. So we actually do 2 waltz clogs. So we do stomp, brush, hop, like a regular time step. And then we put in a waltz clog, another waltz clog, and then we end it with ball stomp. Just kind of how other time steps end. So it starts the same as a regular time step, it ends the same as a regular time step, and we throw 2 waltz clogs in the middle. Regular waltz clogs. Take a look at it. Maybe with me not yapping so much, it might make more sense. Here is the count. Here are the counts. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that starts me a new one. Okay? Again, just the waltz clog section. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, ball lap, shuffle, ball change, ball lap, shuffle, ball change, ball stomp. Ball stomp. No weight on that last one. That's starting us on the left. Once more on the right, then we'll take a look at it on the left. 5, 6, 7. Now let's try it on the left. We're reversing it. 5, 6, 7. Chop, ball chop, ball lap, shuffle, ball change, ball lap, shuffle, ball change, ball stomp. Again on the left. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again on the left with no sounds. 5, 6, 7. Alright, so how we do this is we do 2 doubles, 2 double time steps regular, and then we do that, the time step chunk. Take a look at it. Here are 2 doubles and then that, starting with the right foot. 5, 6, 7. Waltz clog. That starts me a new one. I do 2 doubles, 2 regular stomp doubles, and then waltz clog. Here's the whole entire series. Once right and once left. I'm going to count it out, and then after that I'm going to shut up. Here are your counts for the entire thing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are a lot of fun. Again, 2 double time steps. This is, by the way, this is how I keep track of them. Feel free to store them in your brain, whatever works for you. 2 double time steps, and then the waltz clog section. Okay? Let's do it a couple more times. Right side going into the left side. 5, 6, 7. Alright, now let's do it 4 times. Let's bump the tempo up. This is another cool thing about not doing it with music. We can increase the tempo as we please without changing the song. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. Let's do it at that tempo again. We're going to do it 4 times now. Right, left, right, left. Last time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. So, best way to store this is know what the difference is between a double time step and a waltz clog time step. Enjoy this one, guys. Alright, so I hope you remember earlier in this episode tap chasses, and I hope you practice them, because they certainly show up in, I think, every step in this combination. let's jump right into step 1. We have 3 tap chasses. We're going to start with the right foot. It's going to go right, left, and right. Let's just do that, and then I'll show you the little break. 5. Oh, by the way, it starts on count 8. So again, your prep count is 7. Be ready to start on count 7. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. And that's the little break. I'll show you in a second. So again, it's tap chasse to the right, tap chasse to the left, to the right, and here's our break. Brush, step, shuffle, hop, step. Or brush, step, carry back. Okay? Again, right, and that little break is brush, step, carry back. Starting with the right foot, tap chasse. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Sorry, I screwed up from me. I was thinking ahead. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here are your counts for those of you who learn by counting. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. That break goes, and 6, and 7. Okay, let's try just that much with music, just on the right side, because it will reverse, but we'll do that in a moment. 6, 7. 1, 2. Okay, so it's a little bit faster than how the tempo we rehearse it. So let's rehearse it without music for a moment, just at that same tempo. Da 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 da. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Okay. Again, just that much with music. Then we'll start working on the left side. 6, 7. Okay. So we just did the carry back. Our left foot's free. It's in front of us. And we reverse the entire thing. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Do that break. Brush step, carry back. The brush step cuts behind you. And 6 and 7. Let's put the whole left side together without music a couple times. 5, 6, 7. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. I think the trickiest part is the third tap chasse going into the break. Take a look at the entire step and see if you see what I mean. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Brush step, shuffle, hop, step. Okay. Now let's first try to do the left side at tempo without music. 5, 6, 7. 8 and 1, 3, 5 and 6 and 7. Good. Now let's do the right side and the left side without music, then we'll add the music in. From the top. 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. Guess what? We do it once again on the right and then once again on the left. So we're doing it 4 times total. Right, left, right, left. Let's try it with music. 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. And I screwed I don't know what's going on with me. I'm getting ahead of myself. I screwed the last step up. So, because I screwed up, let's do that exact same thing again with music. I will try to stay in the moment. 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. Good. And I enjoyed myself more when I was more in the moment as well. So again, it has a nice light quality to it. It's kind of flowing side to side. Yeah, I do want to do that one more time. And if I could just get a little bit more volume on the boombox. Thank you. Let's do that one more time because this is cramming a lot of sounds into a very short amount of time. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. And our right foot is free. Take a look at the next step. It's going to go tap chasse, brush, ball, change, brush, ball, change. Let's see. A and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Yes. So the words are tap chasse, brush, ball, change, turning. Those two, brush, ball, change, turn. Let's just take a look at the footwork before we turn it. Tap chasse, then freeze, go. That was an 8 and a 1. Then brush, ball, change, brush, ball, change. Brush, ball, change, brush, ball, change. My left foot's free. Okay? Let's just do that without turning yet. That much. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Again. Just the feet. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Okay? Now let's add the turn. We do a tap chasse, then we do one turn. Don't change the footwork. 5. Oh, and by the way, we're turning backward, so we're turning to our left. When we start the entire step on the right, we're going to turn back on ourselves to the left. All right, so your left shoulder is going to pull back. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Something that helps me is the right foot should stay stationary. It shouldn't move. Take a look. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. By count 3, you're again facing forward. Just that much again. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Again, that much. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Left foot's free. Do a waltz clog. A 4, a 5, a 6. Add a stamp. So the end of this step is waltz clog, stamp. That's, in fact, one side. All of that. Let's add that on with the tap chasse, the turn, waltz clog, stamp. No music yet. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. That much again. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. So count 3 is a strong landmark. That's when we're facing forward again after our turn. That much again. Let's bump it up a little bit. Bump the tempo up. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. And in fact, that was probably a little fast. So let's pull it back. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. Can we turn the music on and just try that? It might not be at the right spot, but I want to just try it with music. Let's start on the next phrase here. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. Same thing again, let the music play. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. Again, last time. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. All right, that step is working out nicely. Now we need to reverse it. Let's rehearse the reverse. Left foot, tap chasse. Then we're turning now to our right. Let's not turn yet. Let's just do the footwork. Tap chasse, brush ball change, brush ball change. That much. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. So it's left, left, left if you're using those landmarks. Again, left foot, tap chasse. 5, 6, 7. Let's not add the turn quite yet. 5, 6, 7. Now let's add the turn on the left. 5, Oh, and we're turning back again. Our right foot, our right shoulder will pull back. We're turning to the right. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Okay, so we want to be facing front when we finish that turn. On count 3. Again, 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Left foot has all the weight. The right foot is free. Again, one more time, and we'll go on with the feet. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Right foot is free. Waltz, clog, stamp. The count. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. Without music, that whole left side. Starting with the tap chasse. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. Again, without music, then we'll bump the tempo up. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. A 4, a 5, a 6. So it's the exact reverse of the right side. Now let's bump the tempo up, and then next we'll try with some music. Let's see. Da, 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 da. 5, 6, 7. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. I think the key to this is really sticking that left foot. Boom, boom, boom. Then the waltz clog. Okay? Let's put on some music. Try the left side only. Then we'll put the whole thing together. Let's put the right side and the left side together. See how well they fit. Okay, with music, just start it. We can start it from wherever the music stopped there. Let's let one phrase go by, and then we'll start on the right side. Going into the left. We'll go right, left, right, left. See if we can do it 4 times. I think we doing it 4 times, that's your second step of this dance. Let's try just that much again with music, then we'll go back to the beginning, if we can remember the first step, and we'll put steps 1 and steps 2 together. Step actually. Let's go back to the beginning of the dance. Let's put the first half of this dance together. Again, first step is 3 tap chasses and the brush step carry back. It looks like this, just as a quick reminder. 1, 2, 3. And we do that 4 times. Okay? So from the top, let's put this whole, well, the first half of it together. 6, 7. through the magic of technology, if you need review on these or work on transitioning between steps 1 and steps 2, scrub back, review each step, because it is. I'm trying to make these last few episodes a bit trickier than earlier in the season. So this is the first half of this dance. Next episode, we will learn the second half, and we'll put the whole thing together. All right, time to tie up this combination. We have actually one more step to go. I'm making it only one more step because it is a trickier step than I usually toss in the combinations. So in the interest of time, we're going to just learn one more step, and then the rest of the time we're going to tie this whole combination together from last week, last episode I should say. So jumping right where we left off, our right foot is free. We're going to have a tap chasse going to the right, brush step, carry back, and then we're going to do 2 waltz clogs, but they're going to be fast waltz clogs. They're going to be waltz clogs with a fast rhythm. It'll make more sense, I think, with the counts. So it's tap chasse, brush step, carry back, 2 waltz clogs are the actual footwork. The counts, more importantly, are 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. If you need a review of waltz clogs, check out past material. Again, that whole step. Here are the counts again. 5, 6, 7. 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Then I reverse the whole thing to the left. 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. I do that right, left, right, left. The footwork again for the left, just reviewing it, is tap chasse, brush step, carry back. The brush step cuts behind you. Carry back, regular carry back. 2 waltz clogs with fast rhythm. Let's put that left side together. 5, 6, 7. 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Let's check out our accents. Our accents will be 1, 2 and 3. 1, 3. 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, so your odd numbers are your accents. Again on the left, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7. Let's do it once right, once left. 5, 6, 7. Sorry, there's a little break there. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And I went right on. So I screwed up there. Again, I'm going to count out loud the first time so we can really lock this in. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Once again on the right, once on the left. Let's start bumping this tempo up to the tempo of the song. Da 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 da. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's once on the right, once on the left. Let's try it with music. This probably won't be at the correct spot of the music, but it's the same phrase and the same tempo and same idea. To be light on your feet. Right, if you're too heavy, you'll probably slip behind on the tempo. Same exact thing. Let's get this locked in with this tempo before we jump back to the beginning of the dance and tie it all together. very short amount of time. Let's jump back to the beginning of the dance. Let's put the whole dance together. Quickly, let's talk through the dance. We'll kind of mark through it. Remember, step 1 is 3 tap chasses. 1, 2, brush step, carry back. Then we go on the left. 2, carry back. We do it again on the right. 2, and a 4th time on the left. So that's step 1. Step 2 is that turning one. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Waltz clog. A 4, a 5, a 6, 7. There's a little pause there before we go on the left. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, 7. Again on the right. And then on the left again. That takes us to this step. 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. Etc., etc., etc. The one we just rehearsed. All right, so let's see if we can do it from the top of the dance. The steps do get progressively trickier. 6, 7. Intricate dance this time around. Should have a light quality to it, otherwise I think you'll fall behind in the tempo. So again, use this as your final review for the dance, and scrub back for review on each individual step. Really focus on those transitions and really have the transitions clear up here, or otherwise you'll be in trouble down there. So enjoy, practice this dance, and we'll see you next episode.